Okay.
G'day, mate.
No.
Sorry. We're back from Australia now.
Done. It's in the bag.
And God, was it a goddamn awful event. I'm glad we weren't covering it.
Yeah, it was not great at all. Other than the WWE title match, which I enjoyed.
Yeah. The cruiserweight match was pretty decent for what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, awful.
But no, we're back on Raw. They've made the 15-hour flight.
Back in America.
We're in Chicago.
Uh-oh.
So you know what that means.
Oh God, we're going to be getting loads of CM Punk chants, aren't we?
I only heard the one. The whole night, I only heard one of them.
Okay.
Right, no, we kick things off, and you know what that means? When you hear that, behold the king.
Oh, no.
It's going to be a 20-minute Triple H promo.
Oh.
And out he came, and he did... This was old school Triple H with his leather jacket and his King of Kings shirt. This went suit and tie Triple H. And then he was followed by his good buddy.
HBK.
Yeah.
Oh,
They ranted. They raved. They said it wasn't over yet. So basically that last time ever match is just complete and utter BS now.
It's just like once in a lifetime.
Yeah. And the end of an era.
Yeah.
So now, to cut a long story short, they said that they're challenging the Brothers of Destruction for Crown Jewel.
And that D-Generation X are back together. And my immediate thought was, are we in a time machine? Are we back to 1998?
Feels like it. This isn't a match we need in 2018.
No.
Like I've said to you in the text I sent the other day, I have no desire to see old man Shawn Michaels
Against a very sporting dad bod Undertaker and an out-of-shape Kane.
Yeah.
And Triple H, who hasn't really changed all that much in the last 10 years.
No. I mean, that's the funniest thing. He's the one that has the most responsibility, you know, COO of the company, runs NXT and 205, and pretty much, what's his title? He's like talent relations as well, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
And he's the only one who can manage to go to a gym. How does he do it?
Shawn doesn't look too bad, but...
Well, no, DX are back.
Woo.
Yay. Right. First match of the evening.
Oh, and it's a cracker, mate. Funny enough, a singles match from a match that happened on Saturday. We got Bob versus KO.
Yeah, this one was weird. Yeah. It's like...
And let's not forget, Bob's manager, or whatever the hell we're calling him this week, was there.
His hype man.
Leo Rush.
The 23-year-old piece of gold. Yeah, it's like the crowd heavily booed Bobby Lashley and heavily cheered Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens is great.
No, I mean, it was more than usual.
Oh, okay.
They pretty much booed Bob out the building.
Oh. Unfortunately, it didn't end well for KO.
No, he lost to the Dominator. And then after the match, they had Bobby Lashley do the heel thing and go back in the ring and put a beat down on Kevin Owens. And he injured his knee.
Yeah, and to make matters worse, KO's injured. He's out for, they believe, 4 to 8 months.
Oh no.
With a knee injury. So, conveniently though, this works out. You say we just go down the middle. Say it's going to be 6 months roughly. That puts both him and his best buddy returning around Mania time.
Oh wow.
But I was discussing this the other day with Ringing the Bell. And we were saying, that'd be a brilliant return, the Raw after Mania. But do you bring them back as faces or keep them as heels?
Tough one. I want to see who's tag champions at the time.
Probably going to be bloody McIntyre. Dolph.
No, because they teased McIntyre walking away on this episode. Right, okay.
Oh dear. And if you didn't have enough of this hot garbage in Australia on Saturday, we got treated to Ronda Rousey and the Bellas teaming again against the Riot Squad.
Oh no.
Now, just to mention here as well, this is how goddamn awful the match at Bloomin' Super Showdown was. Ronda won with a double armbar.
Yeah. You made 2 members of the Riot Squad tap out.
Way to go and burying your women's division.
It's only the Riot Squad. They're crap.
So,
Yeah, this one wasn't really much better, to be honest with you. It was pretty much the same match. You might have been forgiven for thinking you were still in Australia. It was exactly the same.
God. Except for one thing.
What?
We got that final heel turn that we thought was coming at Super Showdown. The Bellas turned their back on Ronda Rousey. Beat her up.
Oh no. Yeah, we should point out that they actually won the match.
Yeah, no one cares. It was an awful match.
Yeah, that Ruby Riott.
Oh god. Right, moving on. Before we get censored again.
Fugly. So yeah, the heel turn which no one saw coming.
Except for everybody.
Except for everybody.
Ronda.
So yeah, the Bellas attacked Ronda.
Yeah, and then I don't know, he did like an interview afterwards or something. WWE.com exclusive.
Yeah, because we didn't watch it.
They said some BS about Nikki standing to her words that she said in 2015 about the revolution or whatever, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, okay, I don't care.
What revolution? She wasn't part of the revolution.
I don't know.
Nikki Bella ever only had the Divas title, which is a belt we all like to forget existed.
The butterfly.
The purple butterfly belt.
Yeah. So unfortunately, this is leading to the inevitable main event of Evolution: Nikki Bella versus Ronda.
Oh, it's already been announced. They announced it on the show.
At least it wasn't announced immediately after by AJ.
Oh no! But shouldn't we have like number 1 contender matches or something like that?
Screw that. Where's the logic in that? You know, people earning their shot.
And why Nikki Bella? Who's she beating?
Riot Squad.
Everyone's beating the Riot Squad. They suck.
Moving on.
Right,
More important
yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
God.
no!
Wow, if you thought that was bad enough. Oh, we've got a cracker for you now, mate.
Oh god!
We got some mixed tag action for you now. We've got Finn Balor and Bailey, B&B,
Oh,
facing off against Jinder and Alicia Fox.
great! Team Wasted against Team Botch.
Yeah. That's what their team name should be.
It should. Oh,
Now, who won this one?
well, it should not shock you at all. It didn't shock me to find that Finn Balor and Bailey won again for like the 5th week in a row.
Oh, I believe Bailey got a bit of offense in on Jinder.
Yeah. But Finn actually won this one with my least favourite move.
The devastating coup de grace.
He did.
Yes.
He did.
I just clarify, was it on Jinder?
It was on Jinder.
Ah, okay.
I'd be a bit worried if he had done it on Alicia Fox.
We would have snapped her.
I mean, I wouldn't have been devastated if he had, but because honestly, she needs not a coup de grace, she needs a P45. But there you go.
Right. So next, it got announced the WWE World Cup to determine who's the best in the world.
Yes, they actually said that.
So John Cena, he's just been chucked straight into it.
Yeah.
John, you don't even need to qualify, mate. It's fine. you can just be part of it.
No.
So then after that, Baron was like, right, I'm qualifying for the World Cup. We're going to have a battle royal, and I'm going to eliminate everyone. So, of course, we had a ring full of jobbers.
This was actually pretty hilarious. Some of these jobbers, I mean, they proper bigged them up. Like, we had the Belgian Waffler.
Oh, God.
And this Russian guy called The Claw.
Jim Carrey in disguise.
No, unfortunately.
Damn.
The Conquistador. Oh, just some of these people. This was hilarious. I'm watching this, yeah, you know how it went. It was just Baron beating everyone up. Right at the start of the match, the Conquistador left the ring and sat outside the ring for the whole match.
Yeah, and he was hiding by the turnbuckle. He was sort of like, what's he playing out here? What's your game, fella?
And when Baron thought he had won the match,
the Conquistador got in the ring.
Yeah.
He started attacking Baron, and he eliminated him.
He did.
He's not going to the World Cup.
He'll probably have another qualifying match next week.
So, and then we go, yay, the Conquistador's in the World Cup.
Yeah, he's Mexican, I suppose. That's good.
Yeah. Oh, the only problem was, though, he then took off his mask and revealed it was Kurt Angle.
What? Kurt Angle's the Conquistador?
Oh, I thought it was Edge and Christian.
Could have been the Hardys.
Yeah, Kurt Angle is in the World Cup.
Oh.
Oh, God.
So we're just forgetting that he's supposed to be on gardening leave?
Yeah, wow.
How did he even get in the building? Did he mug the original person who was supposed to be the Conquistador?
Allegedly. I've been told to believe. One of the main plans for Survivor Series is Team Angle versus Team Corbin. For the right to the power to run Raw.
Right.
Yeah, it's not amazing.
Okay. Okay. What's next on the list?
Well, we got some women's action next.
Alright, just a sporting contest. Show a mutual respect here.
Ember Moon versus Nia Jax.
Yeah, it was okay for what it was. Very sporting. And then the ending, which was a bit shocking.
What happened?
Well, they were fighting each other outside the ring. Ember hit a DDT on Nia Jax on the floor.
Just like that.
And then just as the referee was getting to the count of 10, Ember rolled back in the ring. And won by count out. And you were like, okay, right, well, what's going to happen here? Is there going to be a heel turn? Is Nia going to get angry and destroy some stuff? But no, they hugged it out. They shook hands.
What?
And that was that.
Oh dear. Oh god. So next we were treated to one of Sam's all-time favourites, Trish Stratus, and Lita, one of my all-time favourites.
Yay!
And they were talking about Evolution. Now, originally, they were both meant to be in singles action. Trish was fighting Alexa, and
Lita was fighting Mickey.
Yeah. But they've decided they want to fight the both of them. So they turned it into a tag match.
I'm guessing this is due to time constraints or something.
I'll explain it more after we finish recording. So yeah, and then Mickey made the mistake of wanting to get involved.
Oh no.
She got a boot to the head.
Ooh. Yeah, I find this pretty funny actually. They've got Mickey teaming with Alexa when she was actually from the same era as Trish and Lita.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh god.
We won't talk too much about that.
No. You know, they cut that from like everything. Unless you got the original DVD, you will not see that scene.
Yeah. So there you go. Tag team action at Evolution.
So, Team Old Fart.
Against Young and Old.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh god.
So if you haven't seen this one enough times over the last month,
get ready, mate. It's part 7.
it's the tag team that aren't really a tag team.
Against the tag team that is really underused.
With Bobby Roode and Chad Gable.
Against Ascension.
And for some strange reason, they're focusing very heavily on Connor.
He's going to be a breakout star, Michael.
Now, I'm not going to go into the details on this one. It was a pretty even match. But right at the end, Bobby Roode went for the win. Chad Gable tagged himself in and hit Victor with that devastating roll-up German suplex. But the celebrations were very short-lived.
Yeah. Drake Maverick brought out AOP. They destroyed everyone.
Yeah.
They confirmed tag team titles.
Well, why aren't they attacking the tag team champions then?
Because they're too busy in some stupid, obnoxious rivalry with the Shield.
Oh, well, there you go. What's next on the list?
We got treated to a rare appearance from Paul Heyman.
Oh. Yeah, he hasn't been around much.
And he wanted to address Crown Jewel.
I feel they might be doing that a lot over the next couple of weeks.
And he's addressing the triple threat that his client, Brock Lesnar, is part of.
So he still is his client?
Yeah.
Okay.
All a ruse, man.
I did like it when he sprayed Mick Foley with the mace, though. Oh!
Yeah. Well, you know the drill.
Yeah, typical Paul Heyman promo.
Brock Lesnar's come for that title.
Mm.
People are going to suplex him. Bitch. Yeah, that was pretty much the gist of it.
Yeah. So we don't even need to go into it. That was exactly it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, the rematch.
The rematch of the rematch of the rematch of the rematch.
It's the Shield. Actually, are the Shield again.
Against whatever the hell you want to call Braun Strowman's group this week.
Well, they're supposed to be called the Dogs of War, but I'm not sure if they really stuck to that name. But yeah, there you go. And right, to be honest, this match was pretty much the exact same match as Super Showdown. Almost the same. Although one thing I did find pretty funny was when Braun and Ziggler were arguing on the apron. Ziggler was messing up, and Braun was like, "You need to get your stuff together. I'm carrying this." Right, he argued with Ziggler. He argued with McIntyre. There was the tease of, "Oh, is McIntyre going to leave the group?"
No, we're not that lucky.
So after a very hard-hitting match,
Who picked up the victory?
Drew McIntyre
Oh, did he hit the Claymore?
on Dean Ambrose.
Oh. Dino dropped the ball.
Yeah, so the tag champions and that big bearded man picked up the win.
Oh dear. Oh boy. And here's where I got really pissed off.
Yeah.
We had yet another teaser. Oh, Dean Ambrose gonna turn on the Shield. Ugh. I don't give a shit.
He walked away from the Shield.
Oh, he walked away from his brothers. How could he do that? I don't care. I don't care.
And then they did a couple interviews afterwards where like Dean went, "Oh, I don't know where I belong anymore."
No one cares. This whole Shield reunion has been ridiculous.
Didn't need to happen last year. Didn't need to happen this year.
No.
So that's how we ended the show. All in all,
I'm just a little bit ticked off.
it's not going to be in my fave 5 shows of all time. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's how we're wrapping this up. So, from your hosts, the master of the brain damage,
Martin?
and the one and only Sam H, we will see you on the next one.
Maggle!